Hello YouTube, this is Most Wanted here. This is episode 37 of my Feed to Beast companion series. Making some biofuel. So now I'd like to pick this up and put it upstairs so I can access the output from our 8 just to speed this part up. So I've got probably like 6,000 saplings that I'd like to take advantage of, and if I can really put some serious power through this guy, then he will start sending me more fuel for my effort and time. So I'm going to just pick this all up. Kill this water, kill at least the moving water. There we go. Alright, so now I've got to do another one of those tanks, ender tanks. Put a couple of torches down here just to keep stuff from spawning back here. That'll probably work. Here. Alright, yeah, so a pair of ender tanks coming up. So we're going to need, most likely we're going to need some ender pearls. And I had a couple there. What else was there? Okay, obsidian, blaze rods, cauldron. Let me get the cauldron real quick. I put my blaze rods into the sorting system. So now those should be in here. Alright. Let me just do this in here. Cauldron, where'd you go? Maybe up here. Alright, cauldron. Blaze rods in the corners. The ender pearl, I think, was at the bottom. Wool at the top, and obsidian at the sides. Well, I only need 2. Obsidian. Wow, 200. That's a decent amount. Alright, so we need some dye, because it was a fine and dandy and wonderful for the first time around. Second time around, when I drop these, they're going to go white, and that will be our oil, so I have to change these. See, they're instantly going to fill with oil. So, that's a green for our biofuel. And I should be able to pick these up and they stay green. Yep, icon shows green. Okay, got 2 green ender tanks. First one's going to go downstairs. Okay. You know, I did thought I put enough light down. Structure, accumulator, copper. Not going to need any of those. Here we go, 10. That should be enough. Just going to come over to, which is a minimum amount to make it an output connection, like a proper one. I might do a panel there. Let's see. This is a fermenter. Why does it do that sometimes? Alright, what was I picking up? The fermenter. It moved it for some reason. Alright, so fermenter's there. We get access to water and access to, oh, that's right. Means I'm going to need, how many more intertanks would that be? This is going to be an input. We'll go there with it. So there, and I could wrench this one outwards. Oh, I've got to be localized to the thing, so fuel will come in one side, water comes in from another. And the saplings have, well no, no, I don't need to do it that way, but I do need side-on inputs. So, I'm going to change this a little bit. You put it under tank here. I like to keep this as tight as possible, so I'm not wasting too much space. Wasting space usually also means wasting other useful resources. So like that, and come on, break. Fermenter. We'll go here. And our output tank could go, can't go here or here, it could go here. Liquid duct. This is wrenched out. This is wrenched out. So this will be water. Rolled that way. This would be the biofuel. And wish I could have this over one more, but it's no big deal. Start energy. Maybe wrenched this way. I'm not going to wrench it right now since it's not actually ready to go. And then I want to do an import bus to import the saplings and the fertilizer. So I need another tank to bring in water. And this is fine. So I need one tank, one input bus. That's easy enough. I'll do another tank real quick. Let's see, we needed wool. We needed ender pearl. Okay, use ender pearls. Okay. So ender pearl, and then what was in the center? Cauldron. Almost the perfect amount of iron. Alright, here's my other ender tank. Let me drop it and get some dye on it. Alright. Oh. Well, they can't all be the same. Not all three of them. 'Cause two of them have to be water. Let me get like a blue, maybe? Yeah, I've got blue. Indigo, we'll call it. And I'll make this left one indigo. Do the same up here. Oh. I didn't actually realize you use the ink when you place it. Or dye. Lots of spiders dropping everywhere. We're looking for some lunch. There we go, blue. Alright, so I will hook up, really simple, I'll just hook this guy up to the water tank that we have downstairs. And we'll just get water pumped straight into it. Got a lever, got at least one liquid duct, I probably don't need any. So let me get that hooked up. Stupid stuff hanging around, nope. I could potentially put this anywhere. Just put it here, I guess. Now I can plainly see it. And it's filling up with water nicely. Should drop a little bit as the pipe's empty. Oh, not even a budge. Okay. You guys are off because what? This is discharging? Okay, cool. Let me just flick you off and back on again. Alright, so now we've got water. Oh, wow, I do have to make another one. I have to place my green, secondary green. So, another cauldron, another ender pearl. It's all iron. And wool. I think I've got some other colored wool. Yeah, here we go. Should be any color wool, so light gray should be fine. Yeah, let me do white since I have it. So remember, I had some sheep living in my backyard for a little while. So, they're helping me out right now. Should be oil, should be water, should be empty. Yes. Alright. This is one that I will need. One somewhere. Probably downstairs. Okay. So the tank right here. Up into outputs and give him a lever. Put his lever on. Alright, that should be it for that. So our tanks are set. Now we just want to set up our export bus, which is going to be another one of those matrix thingies. Matrix in the center. Alright, and then take this up to the export bus, which means I need another one. It's fine, and a piston. piston. Piston, some iron, and cable. Export bus. Okay, so we're going to put that guy right here. That's why I wasn't worried about having a cable. Because it's going to connect right to the drive. Not a problem. Alright, now we need to tell this guy what to export. So we want to export fertilizer, wheat, and saplings. So I'm actually going to need to make some more fertilizer, I guess. I want to create a fertilizer assembly so that it can make the fertilizer on the fly as it's needed. Right now, just get some appetite. Sand. Should be enough. Stick all that back in there. See how I'm doing on mulch while I kill this dude. They died as they fell. Okay, I could use a little bit more of those. Probably 3 stacks, maybe? So that's fertilizer wrapped in dirt. Now, huge benefit of having those barrels hooked up now. Stuff like this. I can access my sand and my dirt without worrying too much. Perfect. Close enough. Okay. So I want to grab one of these. Some wheat. And one sapling. Not you. There we go. Alright, this is going to be cool. Watch this. So, we're going to say fertilizer, wheat, sapling. And it's going to fill it for us. Check that out. So we're going to do whole stacks at a time, and we're good. So all we need to do is send ourselves some water and output ourselves the biogas. Oh, I came all the way back here. I've got my chest over here. So, lever, 2 of these guys. You know, I might do jacket of cable instead. Oh, it's a single lever, because I'm going to have a hard time getting to this guy. Let's see if this will work. It's going to be kind of an always-on operation anyway. This guy shouldn't respond to a redstone signal. I think we'd be alright. There. Alright. sure this guy's not responding. No, he's disabled. Alright, so we are cooking with gas, I think. We've got power coming in. Oh, I need to flip this. Now we're cooking. Look at that guy go. He's just ripping through wheat. And he's dumping out biogas, which we could turn into biofuel. And I guess it's reasonably compact. I mean, you have to have two liquid ducts to have an input and an output. So I could potentially bring these down, but then I'd have to worry about trying to put one here and trying to put one here, and that would be forcing me to go down more. Or come off the wall so I could put the power to the back, or throw power in the front. Either way, I think it's fine. One lever operation, I guess, but it's always going to be on, so no big deal. Oh, we're out of types again on that one. Okay, so as the rubber starts coming through, let's see how we're doing with rubber. I should set this to 8. It sends out roughly 8 to me, and I don't want it to mix and match. So I don't have 8 saplings. I might have 8 resin. Okay, to get more resin, I could create a tree tap. I don't know how well it's going to work though. Because I cut down pretty close to right after the tree goes up, it gets cut down. So I don't know if the tree tap will have time to work its magic. Where do we go? Here. So I'm saying, looking out 8. See, I didn't want it to be 9. 8. And hopefully I'll get 8 rubber saplings. When I do, then it will truly have a decent amount. I can probably just grab one. Probably not. Oh yeah. 6, 9, put them back. 8. There we go. And this will just constantly freaking run. That's fine. I need the rubber because the first thing I'm going to do after I get a decent amount of rubber is going to start making solar panels. And I'd like to make a small, probably in this area right here, I'll create a decent number of panels, probably 4 mediums maybe, will be enough to run all these machines and top off a MFSU. MFSU getting me enough buffer to last a full night with my machines running. But it's going to be a boatload of copper, it's going to be a boatload of rubber, so lots of resources. Yeah, I haven't created a thing for copper yet. Let me do that. Alright, where are my... Just blank this. Should have a couple still. Not seeing them there. be in here. Might be in here. Nope. Shouldn't be in here. Here's a used one with a screwed up knife. This is just miscellaneous right now. Could be in here. Yeah, here we go. Right. So we want to say copper ore becomes copper ingot. Link pattern and code. And we will put this in our induction smelter. Not directly in it. Down here. Alright, we've added copper. I think that's all the major ones anyway. So let me smelt the copper we've got. What was it? 18? 17 now. Oh, put this back. 18. Alright. So, we'll do craftable only. Here's our copper. Let's do 18 again. We'll just double the output of copper. There we go. So let's get in through. Okay. So we did that. We moved our fermenter. We topped off our farm. I think that's good for now. So now we got our ender tanks working really well. Let me keep an eye on this water downstairs. I would hate to run out of water. Looks we're good. Pipes look full. Our tank is full. You are what? Discharging? Should start the discharge. Maybe both my quarries are full? Or done? Okay, we're going to go ahead and end the episode there. This episode, we disassembled the old biofuel setup downstairs in the basement. We went ahead and built some ender tanks. We hooked up the fermenter in the upstairs and connected to our applied energetics. We built an ME export bus to export fertilizer, wheat, and saplings and place it into the fermenter for us. And then we also hooked the other end of our ender tanks into our Zycraft water tank and our Zycraft biofuel tank for inputs and outputs. So I think this is going to improve our ability to produce saplings and wheat since we're going to be able to pump more power into it. But also we might burn through our stacks of material, so we'll be able to do more batch jobs where we're not wasting any MJ on an engine that's sucking out biofuel. We're only going to be running our fermenter when we've got a decent stockpile of material to run through it. So I think it's going to be a pretty nice improvement. So thanks for watching. If you thought anything here was helpful, useful, or entertaining, then please like the video. And if you had any questions, comments, or ideas, then please feel free to leave me some feedback. Thanks.